And here we are live on YouTube. Amazing. Great. Now, to explain to you guys here who might be participating on the immersions for the first time, we have pretty much three main rules of these immersions. Rule number one is, this is not a class. I'm an English teacher, but I'm not here to teach you anything, okay? And we are going to learn here by practicing. So you can practice with no fear of making mistakes, okay? Mistakes in here, they are welcome. We love when you guys do mistakes because that's how we learn, from observing our mistakes, and we can correct ourselves. So since we learn from our own mistakes and by observing how other people speak, rule number two is we do not correct other people, okay? Why we do not correct other people? Exactly because we can learn by observing our own mistakes and how other people speak, okay? Correcting people make things kind of awkward. And rule number three is to be respectful to everybody and anyone. Marcio, I don't care if Marcio is the president of Brazil or if Felipe is the biggest Arab sheikh of all the world with a lot of money, or if Ayla is a very famous actress. We are here all different, from different personalities, cultures, upbringings, and places of the world. And that what makes us so interesting, because we can get to share our points of views on the subjects and our experiences here while practicing the English. So let's be respectful to one another as well. And rule number four is a rule that I invented that says that if you're doing TNT and you're not having fun, you're doing TNT wrong, okay? This is also a place for you to have fun, make friends, share your experiences, and do some networking, have a laugh, right? So that's gonna be it. We have more people that joined here recently. Hello there, Marcio. Nice to have you here for one more conversation with us. And hello also, Paulo. Welcome to our immersion. Let me just ask, is this your first immersion? Is this your first time on TNT or not? No? So you already know how everything works, right? Perfect. What are we going to do right now? I'm going to divide us in two rooms so we can get to discuss and work with the questions. The questions I'm going to send right now in the chat. Perfect. All right. So we've got 10 questions in here. So I'm going to divide us. We're going to be 5 people in one room and 4 people in the other. When you guys get to the room, you start by introducing yourselves, okay? Hello, I'm Junior, I'm an English teacher, and then you guys get to answering the questions, okay? To talk about the topic. Is there a problem? Guys, this is a conversation and you're open to make other questions and share your opinions. If you start answering a question and then you move on to another subject or make other questions and don't answer all the questions in the chat, there is no problem. The important part here is you guys practicing and interacting in English, okay? Perfect. So before I separate us here, is there any question? No? All right. Here we go then. Just a second here. Let me just make sure everything is all right.
Junior, no problem if I can leave left the class 10 minutes.
10 minutes early. Okay.
Early, yeah.
No problem. No problems. Let me just take a look at something here. Oh, sorry. I think a person has left, so I'm going to recreate stuff here. Okay. Just a second. Now the person that's left is coming back, so we're going to have to. All right, probably a crash of connection. Now this is it. Okay. right. Okay, and here we go. When it's 5 minutes to 2, I bring everybody back. Okay. And if you were not sent to the other room, which means that we are going to stay here and we're going to have the conversation here in the main room. So let me ask you, we've got Eliander, João, and Paulo. Paulo, can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Sure, teacher. Thank you. My name is Paulo. I live in Fortaleza. I work as a cybersecurity analyst, and I have a wife and one son. That's it. Thank you.
Perfect. It's nice to have you here. What about you, Leander? Can you introduce yourself to us too?
Okay, I'm Eliander. I'm from Manaus, 24 years old. I work with BI analysts, data analysts, and that's it.
Nice. Okay, so we've got a lot of people from tech in here today. Cool. What about you, João? Can you introduce yourself to us? And are you from tech too?
Hi guys, hello. Good afternoon. I'm from Tech 2. I'm a software web developer actually. And I have 25 years old. I'm from Rio and it's my second class here, but my first immersion.
Cool. That's really nice. It's nice to have you here too. Okay, so we've got a BI analyst, a web developer, and a cybersecurity. I forgot the assistant analyst. I forgot. Cybersecurity analyst?
Analyst, yes.
Okay. And I am Júnior Rufino. I'm 20 years old. I study computer engineering, but right now I work as a social media. So I work with marketing. We can already start a company.
That's true. We have everything we need.
Yes. Paulo saying it's a tech talk. Yes, today's going to be a tech talk here.
Yes, this room is wrong, the name. It's a tech talk.
Yeah.
But the subject is totally different, okay?
Yeah, the subject's going to be a little different. We're going to talk about drinking. So, Paulo, how often do you drink alcohol?
Man, I very boring person. I drink alcohol sometimes with my wife and just wine. I don't drink other kinds of like beers or whiskey. Anything about it. Just wine. Sometimes, hardly ever, I drink wine.
Nice, very cool. You know, a glass or two just to relax in a maybe like a Sunday night. Cool.
Yes, sometimes Saturday night it's more common. I and my wife drink like this.
Awesome. Really great. What about you, João? How often do you drink alcohol?
I almost never drink alcohol. I don't have the custom to do it. When I was at college, I drink. I think once or twice a week. But since I graduated, I never drink actually. It's very hard.
Cool. Oh, you guys are just like the Japanese people in the article. We're not drinking at all.
Maybe in a few years, the Brazilian government will be having this policy too.
If Lula wins, we're going to have a contest for drinking. Cool. What about you, Leander? How often do you drink alcohol?
Very, very hard. Twice a year
Twice a year?
with my wife and is wine or 1 or 2 beer. No more.
All right.
Very,
Very
very
cool.
hard.
Oh, so everybody here is, very controlled with the alcohol thing. Well, I drink a lot. No, just kidding. I don't drink alcohol at all. What?
Every day.
Guys, no, a cup a day is not. You drink a cup a day of water every day. Just kidding. No, but I don't drink alcohol at all. I've drank like alcohol very rare times where people like, you have to drink, this is really good, really delicious. Then I just take a sip and oh cool, and then I return the cup and I don't even like it. It's like, oh. And something funny that happens is, have you guys ever had somebody saying, oh, you look like you drink a lot? Has this ever happened to you guys?
No, never.
Oh,
It happened to you? Really?
many times.
Teacher, we need to be careful because our images probably complicate before this conversation. So we need to be careful.
Yeah. Yes. We can get in trouble after this year. So like, yeah. Oh, so I think you're drinking a lot and you just don't want to say it. I'm just kidding. Yeah. This has happened to me before. People are like, often when I have new students, I play this game, which is like, you tell the person 2 lies and 1 truth, and this person has to guess the truth. I always say, oh, I drink a lot, and one time I got kicked out of a club. And the students always believe it. They say, teacher, you don't drink? You look like you drink a lot.
That's crazy. Very crazy.
Now, Eliander, for you, what is the difference between a social drinker, an active drinker, and an addict?
Social drinker is the person who drinking in events with friends, family. What the other?
An
Addict.
active drinker and an addict.
Active drinker is every Friday, every week, but control. And addict is a person who the normal state is drunk. Drunk state is normal for this person. And if this person is not a drunk, he is crazy, he's anxious, and it's very hard for this person living not drunk.
Right. Awesome. What about you, João? What's the difference for you between a social drinker, an active drinker, and an addict?
I think a social drinker is like Eliander said, when you drink only with friends or with your family. But an addict, this person will drink alone in their room or alone in a bar, but they need to keep drinking. A social drinker maybe stop drinking for a month or maybe some years, but a drunk people never.
All right. And what about you, Paulo? What do you think is the difference between social drinker, an active drinker, and an addict?
So, teacher, I have a difficult to differentiate these 2 kind of persons, but my friends help me about this. I think this addict is very problematic because when you drink, in this point you have problems in your family, your work, and that's probably you are addicted. And I think that is most the kind of person, and you have many problems about alcohol or kind of drugs.
Right. Yes. It's interesting because clinically speaking, an addict is the person that has this compulsion for drinking and cannot stop. But it also varies a lot on the points of view, because if you ask to a person that drinks every week, the view of this person, of a social drinker, an active drinker, an addict, is going to be completely different. Maybe the person drinks every single Friday and thinks that they are a social drinker. You know, some people drink once a month and say, no, that's being a social drinker. So
I have a friend that I don't know if she is a drunk people or just a social drinker, because she like drink almost every day, and she needs to drink, but at the same time she always say that she isn't drunk, she isn't addicted. So I don't know. I think she is, but she thinks that she isn't. It's a bit weird.
That's other feature about addict people. I think they don't recognize this problem, I think.
Yeah, she even drunk by herself in her room. So I think it's a bit odd a person to do this, and it's not addicted.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, because when we have a view of addiction, there's that person that's like selling everything to buy maybe drugs or cigarettes or drinks. But sometimes the person has a good condition. They can afford to drink every single day. And this person is just drinking normally, but drinking every single day, even when you're alone or you don't have a reason to, you know, we don't understand if it can be a habit, just something that she's used to, just like coffee. It could be an addiction, and she's only going to discover if she tries to stop. If she tries to stop and she can't do it.
Teacher, the blood recognize alcohol like a water. So this kind of situation. So no problem.
What happened to? Yes. Very good. The blood, wait a second. Really?
That's a joke. The blood recognize the alcohol like water.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
So don't problem in this kind of person, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Totally. Now I understood. Okay. Now, guys, I've never drank like enough to get tipsy or drunk or anything. So I really don't understand. I want to ask you guys this. Why do people drink alcohol?
When I drink alcohol is because I'm in a party or because I am with my friends and I want to have a good time. It's like weird when you are the only one in the table that isn't drinking. So for that reason, I drink. And actually, I have fun drinking. It's not a thing that I feel like I'm forced to drink. And I just feel I just feel more comfortable with the talking, with the social things, you know.
Mhm. Like social interactions, it's okay. It's not like you're forced. You wouldn't normally do it like frequently, but it's all right. When you have it, it's fun and it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What would you say, Leander? Why do people drink alcohol?
For belonging in the group, feel high, feel better, feel
happy.
different, feel happy, or feel the, oh my god, feel space, feel internal space, maybe. Depends.
All right. That's nice. For me, it's really difficult to understand because I've never been high or like drunk or anything, so I don't know if the experience is good. But looking from the outside, it doesn't look good, so I don't know. What about you, Paulo? Why do you think people drink alcohol?
I agree with my friends, and I think that's a moment when you relax and forget about problems. But I think it's just a moment of day, just a moment of week. You try to forget about problems, feel good, but the problems yet there is,
Yes.
but just a moment of day. It's a good time. Have a good time.
Yes, and we have this stigma with drinking and like smoking and this kind of things, but we do this in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's by watching something or to listening to music or maybe playing games. Nice.
Yes, very similar. It's very similar.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
I'm sorry, teacher, but I think alcohol, beer, don't have many flavors. Different wine. So wine, I think I don't know. My friends probably fix this, this my phrase. I don't know. And I one thing that like wine, it's because flavor. That's a good flavor. I prefer sugar wine. I don't know say that in English.
like
Doce,
Sweet.
more
Sweet, yeah.
more. Okay. So I like wine because flavor.
Wine is like a coffee. Yeah, special is different. Each wine, each coffee have a different
A different taste.
texture. Yeah,
Different taste.
yeah. Is it?
Yeah, but everything like the texture, the taste, the smell, it's different, right? It's really cool to think about it.
I'm sorry, taste. I'm sorry.
Oh, flavor,
Taste.
tastes, they go the same. No problem, no problem. Okay. Now, let me ask you guys question number 4. What are the bad consequences of drinking? What do you think, Eliana, are the bad consequences of drinking? If you don't think there is any bad consequence, it's okay.
Accident is correct. This word.
Accidents, great.
Tell to people who you never call. That's it.
Calling the ex. Yes, calling the ex is a very bad consequence of drinking. Especially if you're already married, right? All right. For you, Paulo, what would you say are some bad consequences of drinking?
Problems with health. Well, depends how quantity do you drink, and of sure the period. Yeah, I think it's probably you have more probably to have a sick about the much alcohol you drink. And I think I agree with Eliander. The problems about I don't know, stability. That's kind of this. And that's it. And João.
It's complicated to say the bad things about drinking, but I think the usual, you you can mess up. You can't drive while you are drunk, and some people do it, so it's very wrong. So you need to be more responsible when you are drinking, and some people don't do it. So because of that, people drinking may be dangerous, and not only can be dangerous for other people, but can be dangerous for yourself and for your health too. So as Paulo say, if you drink a lot, you can have you can be sick, you can be ill, and like you can your liver can be in a very bad state.
Yes, there's something that might happen too. Okay. Yes, I think from what I consider the bad consequences of drinking is that, okay, sometimes we have bad consequences like dancing on top of the table, texting your ex, or saying things you shouldn't say. But I would say that, especially in large quantities and on the long run, the constant consumption of alcohol impacts a lot on your body and your health, you know. And not only the physical things, but also like mentally and emotionally speaking, they can affect too. So I think it's something very serious. Everything that we do except in big amounts, they can be harmful. If you drive too fast, if you drink too much coffee, if you eat too much food, everything can do harm to your body. I think the problem with alcohol is that it has it gives you more feeling of sometimes happiness or pleasure, things like that. So I think it's a lot easier to consume a lot of it. Now, João, the opposite. What are the good things about drinking?
The good things about drinking is that sometimes you get to relax with your friends. Sometimes you can get a girl because you drink, so it's easier. Sometimes you can have an interview easier also because you drink a little bit. And I think you can use alcohol to ease your social communication. So in cases that social communication is it's good, like you need to have a good social communication to do a thing. In these cases, alcohol may be a good idea, so that's the benefits of alcohol. One of.
Okay, can you choose a person to answer next? Adriano or Paulo?
Paulo.
Hey man, you have a good type. I will try an interview and drink alcohol before this practice. I try to drink alcohol and feel more relaxed. And
come to happy hour. We have happy hour this Friday. It's at 7.
Okay.
You can have a few drinks and speak in English.
Okay. Thank you. I will try. And I agree, João. And I think that's a good moment when you feel more relaxed and you there are some researchers about the good positive effects about alcohol, and some that researchers advise you drink some portions. I don't know say that in English, but you are understand me, portions, and there is a good to health. And I think the science studied this them many years, and there are many good points, and you drink alcohol. And Eliander, what do you think? Good things about drinking?
Oh, I think drinking with your wife, your girl, your friend in a beach, for example, is very, very good. Is memorable. I don't have idea if memorable is a word in English, but I can say memorável. E, e that's it. That's it.
Paulo, a good example of health things that are related to drink, it's wine. Wine is a health drinking, and it's advisable to drink once a week, I think.
Because this I do. I drink wine.
Wine is good. Wine is good.
Yeah. Yes. Some
Hey,
people say it's good.
Teacher, I'm sorry. I said when Eliander talk about memorable moments, and the good thing about drinking, it's when you see our friends making jokes, making I don't know say that in English, macacada,
Yeah.
bagunça. Before you, I don't know say that, and you before you laughing about your friends, you that's a good point in drinking.
Yes, you create memorable moments, and it's really amazing. You can create memories, right? When you're with your friends making macacada. Macacada in English, let's see.
Mess up, bagunçar. Eu queria dizer mais isso, é alguma bagunça. I'm sorry.
With your friends, no need to be sorry. Come on. I think it's messing around. Yeah, messing around.
Messing around.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do agree that it's easier for you to start messing around when you're drunk. Another, are you saying something? Your microphone is off.
No. I thinking about your. What do you say? Messing around. Messing around.
No problem. Eu imaginei mesmo, se pudesse ser, mas eu falei, será que ele tá falando? Ele só mexendo a boca. Perfect. Okay. Now, question number 6 is completely wrong. I started writing question number 6 before reading the article about the Japan's initiative, and then I actually read the article and watched the video, and I found out that it was completely different from what I thought, and I forgot to change the question. But let's continue in this line of the question. If there was a contest to see the person in the country that drinks the most, would you guys do you guys think you would be able to win it?
No, I'm very weak with alcohol. Very, very weak.
I do too, man. I don't have any chance to win this competition.
The friend that I said, she drinks like a bottle of vodka, and it's nothing for her. So maybe she could win, but I never.
What about you, Leandro? Do you think you would be able to win a contest to be the best alcohol drinker in the country?
I don't understand you, but someone drink one bottle of vodka?
My friend.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think you would be able to win a contest of the person who drinks the most?
No.
Why not? It's just
I-
turn it out.
No. I passed the chance for you. You can do
I
it.
don't even drink. No, thank you. If it's drinking soda, maybe. You know when you go to when you go to Outback and they have this big giant mugs with half liter of soda.
Mhm.
One day I drank 2.5 liters of soda.
Whoa.
Man.
That was amazing. Okay.
There was a competition when you participate.
No, I was just
Was
like,
there a competition? No.
no, I was just
Just Friday
commemorating my.
night.
It was just a Friday night on Outback and just chugging down the mugs of soda. That was it. But it was my birthday. I think I was very happy. Then I was very hungry.
Okay.
Now, guys, Addict, in your opinion, what should the government position about alcohol drinking be?
I never think about this, but if alcohol, if exists the prohibition in everything, no solve this problem. Needed to make you what already no my god que já está sendo feito, tipo assim,
Like,
how can I say pelo menos in English? Pelo menos.
okay, at least.
At least in my city, have a conscience, oh my god, consciência em inglês, conscientização em inglês.
There is awareness.
Awareness. In my city have awareness a lot, very, and I don't know if this position is every country, whole country, but in my city have a strong awareness about this.
Yes, it's interesting. It's interesting because it's not normal for us to see the government say, guys, you have to drink more. Usually the awareness, the consciousness is like, let's stop drinking a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really difficult. But it's cool, this thing of in your city, you having like this awareness. It's not something you see in every city. It's not very common to see.
Here is very strong.
This is pretty cool. And what about you, Paul? What do you think should the government position be on this alcohol matter?
I agree, Eliander. I think this role is publicity, advertising, and create awareness in people. In Ceará, we have many advertising about the problems when mix alcohol and driving. the kind of advertising have intense when we near to holidays, because many people like to go beaches, and we have a coast city, and many times that there are many crash. Yes, but in the last years, we small the indices, smalling, I don't know, say that indices about the problems in traffic. That's a good point. And I think that's work and government and state together work about this problem.
Yeah, it's really good, especially in in the traffic, because this awareness of like not drinking and driving and being more responsible while driving as well. You know, I guess sometimes people are not even that drunk. People in Brazil, I think, are very reckless in cars. So I think this is something really good to have as well.
The main problem, teacher, it's because in, for example, Fortaleza, many beaches, it's far away to city, and many kilometers you need to drive. But unfortunately, that people drive drunk, and the crashing there is because this motivo
Reason.
The
reason. Thank you.
Nice, very good. And what do you think, João? Should the government position be?
I think it's that the idea that they had is like very bad. I think it's a positive thing for the population to drink less. So I don't know what I would do in their position, but maybe reason the taxes, or just, I don't know, like the anchor say, enable the scenes, release the scenes. So they can release marijuana and put a tax and tax the marijuana selling or the marijuana production, and maybe casinos too. So I don't know, but I think the idea, it's not very good to advise the population to drink more. I think it's weird.
Yes, the chances of it backfiring are really big. You know, if people start drinking more, like they want to increase drinking until a certain level to increase tax revenue and to improve the beverage businesses. But then, you know, it's an addictive substance. And if people start drinking too much, then it becomes a national problem. So not the best approach to the situation. What do you think, Ayla? Should the position of the government be on drinking?
I don't agree about that. Japan government plan, because I think it's a bad decision. I think it can be stimulate people drink a lot, and it's very difficult to control because the consequences of when people drink a lot are about, as people said, as guys said, about the crash and when people drunk people drive too fast and sometimes killed can kill the other person, and it's more in the beside this it's difficult to control about the addiction as well, and I think it's a big problem. I think it's not good for any country because it's relation a health the people enjoy. And that's it.
All right, very good. Perfect. Okay, guys, look, I think this is the last question we're going to have time to discuss. So I want to know, is there anything you guys want to add or to comment here before we finish everything?
Let me think.
I think I should have given you guys some drinks before the immersion, so you will get more talkative.
I would like to say my favorite alcohol drink, that is hydromel. And I have a question too. How is drinking in the past? It's like drunk. It's like when you drink a lot. Drank.
Huh.
Drunk, it's when you drink a lot.
Yeah, drunk is the adjective, yes.
Drank, it's in the past, okay.
Perfect. Yeah, very good. All right,
Paulo
guys.
favorite drinking, it's wine.
Paulo's favorite drinking.
Right, Paulo?
Yes, I'm sorry. I think you are asking a teacher.
No.
It's wine, and the most important thing when we learning in this class, it's when you practice this English and talk before you drink a lot or a little. That's a main point that João bring to us. Thank you, João.
Very good, very good. And what about you, Leander? What is your favorite drink?
For me, it's wine. Wine is better. Or Budweiser.
Wine with Budweiser
is good.
If you've never tried it, try it. I mean, I'm not saying it's good. I've never tried it, but it's a good idea.
Why not?
I know. And what about you, Isla? What is your favorite drink?
My favorite, I think when it's cold, I like it to drink wine.
Wine. So we have a lot of wine fans in here. Very good. Vamos assinar o Clube do Vinho. All right. We can make a big subscription for everybody on TNT, and then you're going to receive a box of wine in your house every week for only $9.99 a month. Just kidding. But guys, my favorite drink is
water.
Italian soda. Italian soda is good. Italian soda is good. All right, you guys. Look, It was really nice having all of you here. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation, the immersion. I know that is the first immersion for João. Addict, have you already participated in immersions before or only classes?
Yes. This week I initialized immersion.
Oh, wow. Wait, not the first immersion for Paulo, right? Or for João? I'm mistaken.
Yes, for me. Thank you. That's a good practice, and I break some thoughts that in this moment was very difficult, but I think the principle is relax and to be talkative. It's very. Thank you.
Perfect. You guys did pretty good, and makes me really proud to be here with you all, making this effort to speak in another language. So, guys, I'm just gonna leave here a link on the chat. Okay, this link is for you to give feedback. So you can we don't record, we don't like save your name, so you can put the rate from 1 to 10, and you can put your most sincere opinion. Like, I like the topic, the host is crazy, or the topic's crazy and the host too, something like that. Whatever you guys think, because it really helps us to improve TNT and to make our classes, immersions, and everything better each day. So if you guys can click on the link before leaving and leave your feedback, thank you. Thank you all for participating. Have an amazing day. Remember to drink water, okay? Not only alcohol. I know we only talked about alcohol here, but also drink water and stay safe. See you all next immersion. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye, guys.
Guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you